Welcome into New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. This is going to be the 11th Super Bowl that New Orleans will host. Now you're probably wondering what this is. This is a snowball, a local's favorite. Anyone I've talked to, they told me I have to try one of these while I'm here. This is a cotton candy icing, and then on the inside is an orchid vanilla that fills it all up. So let's give this a try. Oh my God, brain freeze. That reminds me, the coldest Super Bowl played here was 39 degrees, and this is when Super Bowls were still played outdoors here at Tulane Stadium. It was between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins, and the Cowboys just snowballed the Dolphins out of the stadium, winning 24-3. The Super Bowl in 1978 was a pretty cool one. It was the first Super Bowl to ever be played inside of a dome just like this one, and the two quarterbacks facing off were actually teammates. Roger Staubach and Craig Morton, both fighting for that starting quarterback position with the Dallas Cowboys. Staubach ended up getting it, and then Morton headed out to Denver with the Broncos. Then the two met in the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys were just too much for the Broncos that year, taking them down 27-10. Next up is Super Bowl 20, where the Chicago Bears took on the New England Patriots. Now, the Bears set a couple records here. They had the fewest yards allowed, the most sacks, and the largest margin of victory in Super Bowl history. And speaking of some history, I'm here on St. Charles Ave, where the longest streetcar has been going in the world since 1835. Super Bowl 36 was the first of many championships for New England, but earlier that season, due to the terrorist attack on September 11, 2001, the NFL had to push back the season. This resulted in the first ever Super Bowl being played in February. This is where the Patriots took down the Rams 20-17 right here in New Orleans. New Orleans has its fair share of Super Bowl history. This one is going to make it number 11, tying them for the most a city has ever hosted. But back in 2013, there was a pretty big shock, and it wasn't a play. Our Andrew Sullivan is going to have more for you on that later this week. Reporting outside the Superdome, Aylee Weiss, Newhouse Sports.